Có thể em đọc bài lần 2. Violence on television. Hello everyone, are you ready to get started? Okay, today I'd like to continue our discussion of violence in media by focusing on television, on TV violence and its impact on children. First, I will discuss how much violence is on TV, and then we'll talk about the impact of TV violence on children. There's a lot of debate about this issue today because children watch a lot of TV, right? TV has a huge impact on children. Kids today watch a lot of TV. In the US, almost all families have a TV, 98%. Many families have more than one TV. 52% of children have television in their bedrooms, so they can watch TV whenever they want. And how much TV does the Avenger trio watch each day? Can anyone guess? 2 hours? Okay, is that one guess? Anyone else? 4. Yes, it's about 3 to 4 hours of TV every day, or almost 1500 hours a year. Now compare that to the amount of time that kids spend in school each day, about 900 hours, and you can see that TV must have a big impact. Now many people feel that children's shows such as cartoons are much too violent. Some people even feel that violence on television is teaching kids to be more violent. But is it true? Is there a link between the violence children see on TV and real violence? Today, to answer this question, I want to focus on some research that has been done to assess the violence on television and how it affects children. To assess how much violence on TV, research has focused on counting the number of acts of violence on TV and an average day. Now, this includes any acts that could hurt or kill people in real life. Surprisingly, cartoons for children have the most violence, more than many shows for adults. Cartoons have an average of 32 violence acts per hour. So 32 times per every hour, one cartoon character hurt another character on some way. Well, you've seen this cartoon, I'm sure. The character hit each other on head or shoot each other, many different violence acts. All the kids show have a lot of violence as well. For example, many kids show have characters that fight each other, hit and kick and punch each other. So those very violent as well. So by counting all the acts of violence, we can estimate that the time a child tells he or she will have seen an average of about 100,000 acts of violence on television. That's about 30 violence acts per day. But does the violence really cause children to act more violently? Well, that leads us to our second question. How do we assess the impact of TV violence on children? First, we will focus on some immediate effects of watching TV violence. What happened immediately after a child watched something violent on TV? In the first study we looked at today, a group of children saw a TV show of child hitting and kicking a doll. Then after they watched the video, each child was left alone in a room with the same type doll. And guess what? All the children in study 100% hit and kicked the doll, just like they saw on TV. So the link here between what we see and what they do seems quite strong. Another way to assess the effect of TV violence on children is focusing on the long-term effect. What happened many years after a child watched a violent TV? Now, let's talk about the second study. In 1960, the research studied each year-old children in a typical medical city. They study how much violence is on TV children watch and whether the children act violently at home or at school. Then, 10 years later, they studied the same children at age 18. The research found that children who watch a lot of violent TV at age 8 were more violent at age 18. The children watch less violent were less violent at age 18. So this study suggests that the link between TV violence and real violence, that watching violent TV has long-term impact on the kids. So, do this study prove that TV violence causes children to be more violent? Even with the research, many people still disagree about that. So, when we come back, we'll talk more about the impact of TV violence.